polynomials. Let us move on to a new topic, division of polynomials. Now this division of polynomials you have studied in class 9 as well. Before talking about division of polynomials, let us talk something about division of numbers. So if I have two numbers, say the two numbers are 31 and 4 suppose, and if I want to divide these two numbers, then what I'll do is I'll write down 31 over here, then I write down 4, and then 4 7 the 28. If I subtract them, I'm going to get the remainder as 3. So what I can say is dividend. So this 31 is said to be the dividend. So 31 will be equal to 4 into 7 plus 3. So 31 is equal to 4 into 7 plus 3. We have already learned that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if I consider this example itself, dividend was 31. So dividend was 31, which is equal to divisor was 4 multiplied by this quotient. Quotient was 7 plus remainder. So the remainder is 3. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is what we already know. But same is applicable for division of polynomials. In polynomials, the dividend is denoted by p of x if the polynomial is in x. If the polynomial is in x, then the dividend is denoted by p of x. The divisor is denoted by g of x. Then the quotient is denoted by q of x. Q stands for quotient. And the remainder is denoted by r of x. So this is the format. P of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Let me consider two polynomials now. So I'm writing down a question, divide. So divide x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5 by x plus 2. Now we are supposed to divide x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5 by x plus 2. So this part, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5, is going to be our p of x, and x plus 2 is going to be our g of x. So p of x, I'm writing down. My p of x is going to be this first part, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5. Now this is my p of x, and this p of x is going to be divided, that is the divisor, by g of x. So my g of x will be x plus 2. Now let us start with the division. So I am dividing the process over here. Inside this part I am going to write down my p of x, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5. And divide this by x plus 2, that is our g of x. Now to start the process with, this is x cube, x and x cube. So x into how much is x cube? This is 1x, these are 3x. So I need 2x over here, that is x square. So I write down x into x square is x cube. Now multiply this 2 by x square. 2 into x square, the sign of 2 is plus, so I'm going to get plus 2x square. Now after this step, we know that we are supposed to change the signs. So change the signs, this will become minus, this will become minus. X cube and x cube is going to get cancelled. We get minus minus, that is minus 3 minus 2, minus 5 x square plus 2x plus 5. Now we are having x and minus 5x square. So we are having x and minus 5x square. So what will happen in the next step? I have 1x over here, but I need 2x and I don't have this minus 5. Write down minus 5 because I need minus 5. And I also need which is falling short because x into minus 5x is going to give me minus 5x square, and minus 5x into 2 is going to give me minus 10x. Now again we change the sign. This minus is going to become plus. This minus is going to become plus. So ultimately now this minus and plus 5x square is going to get cancelled. Plus 2 plus 10. So total is plus only. I'll get plus 12x. I'm carrying this 5 down. I'll get 12x plus 5. I have x. The only number missing is 12. So I'll write down plus 12 because the sign of 12 is plus. So I'll get plus 12x over here. And 12 into 2. 12 into 2 is going to give me 24. Now again change the signs. This is plus. This is going to become minus. This is plus. This is going to become minus. Ultimately 12 and minus 12x is going to get cancelled. 5 minus 24 is going to be minus 19. There is no x term over here. Therefore we'll stop the division. So we got the remainder and the quotient. So we got q of x, that is this part, and we got r of x, that is this. So I can write down now my q of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 12, and my r of x, that is the remainder, is going to be minus 19. We know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is the dividend. So finally I can express that this dividend, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 2x plus 5, dividend is equal to divisor. Divisor was x plus 2 into quotient. Quotient is x square minus 5x plus 12 plus remainder. So plus remainder is minus 19. So this is our final answer. So this is the way you can divide two polynomials, and the end result that you'll get is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Let us go on through one more example. So we are supposed to divide x raised to 4 plus 2x minus 10 by x minus 3. First of all, let me write down this p of x. My p of x is going to be x raised to 4 plus 2x minus 10. Now understand, I have this power 4, then directly I have the power as 1. So we can clearly see that the power 3 and power 2 are missing in the descending order. So I can further write down this p of x as, if you do this step, it will be easy for you to do the division. So p of x can be further written as x raised to 4 plus, I am writing down, there is no x cube term, so I am writing down 0x cube. So I can say 0x cube because there was no cube term. Again there is no square term, so again I am writing down 0x square. Then there is x term, that is x raised to 1 term, which is 2x. Now I am coming to 2x minus 10. So you can clearly see we have arranged it systematically: power 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Now our g of x is x minus 3. Now we can divide. First of all, we'll copy p of x over here, that is x raised to 4 plus 0x cube plus 0x square plus 2x minus 10. And then we are having the divisor as x minus 3. We have x raised to 4, so we need x cube obviously. So write down x cube over here. So x into x cube is going to give me x raised to 4. So I get x raised to 4 over here. And definitely this minus 3 into x cube is going to be minus 3x cube. Minus 3 cube is what I'll get. which I can write down below 0x cube. Now we are supposed to change the sign. So this will become minus, this will become plus. So ultimately these two terms are going to get cancelled. 0 plus 3 is going to give me 3. So I get now 3x cube. And then rest of the terms I can copy as it is. That is 0x square plus 2x minus 10. So this is what I have now. Now I have x, I have 3x cube. So obviously I need 3x square because 3x are there, 1x is there. I need 2 more x. That is 3x square. It is going to give me 3x cube. And then 3x square into minus 3 is going to give me minus 9x square. Then I get minus, I get plus because I changed the sign. This will get cancelled. What remains is 9x square because 0 plus 9 is 9 plus 2x and then minus 10. Now I have x, I have 9x square, so I need 9x over here. So that x into 9x is going to give me 9x square. And 9x into minus 3 is going to give me minus 27x. Further, if I subtract, that means change the signs, cancels. 2 plus 27 is going to give me 29x. Then I have this minus 10 over here. I have x, I don't have 29, so just I need 29 over here. So I get a 29. X into 29 is going to give me 29x. And then 29 into 3 is 87, but minus 87 obviously because that 3 was negative. So again change the sign, this is minus, this is going to become plus, it will get cancelled. Plus 87 minus 10 is going to give you 77. Now we have to stop because there is no x over here. So you can see that the remainder is 77. We have got all the values now. That is we got r of x and q of x. I'm writing down q of x. So q of x that we got is x cube plus 3x square plus 9x minus 29. And then we got r of x. That is the remainder is 77. So in this way you can divide a polynomial by another polynomial